Alright. Sorry, I just got back from work and I'm exhausted. And I don't feel like drawing. And I realized I have an hour left. Hour and a half. I just want to fucking spend it playing video games before I have to go to bed. Today's been kind of a terrible day. So anyway, we're streaming this for about another hour and a half, and yeah, let's get into it. Don't want to waste time. Chapter 4, Mad Dash, and I'm assuming Chapter Airbuster or whatever. Mad Dash is actually one of my favorite chapters. It's got a lot going for it, and it's just kind of fun.
With Old Wedge in charge, this place will be safer than ever.
Okay, what is with the lighting?
Relegated to stagehand once again.
There's always next time.
What's this? Words of encouragement?
Okay. Better cure Tifa. Don't even really need to. You know what's funny? I could have sworn MP refilled during the chapter transition, but maybe it doesn't during this one. Which puts me in a bit of a problematic situation, because I need that MP refill.
Right. Let's get going.
Oh well.
Sure.
Can't be helped.
After you take a deep breath.
Huh?
I can tell you're nervous.
That obvious, huh? Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay, so the votes are in. And the highest votes are stairs, and fifth option has been abandoned, just like the Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster. You all know what you did. So, when we finally get to that chapter, we're taking the stairs. No elevators, that's for pussies. So, yeah, stairs, and then someday I'll get back to Final Fantasy III, I promise. But for now, we're focusing on Final Fantasy V, Final Fantasy VII Remake, based on what I feel like doing. We're going to switch between the two across the week, and until we finish one of them. Then I'll put another poll up for voting for what I alternate between across the next week after that. Assuming I feel like doing that, because I still want to draw, it's just... I gotta be in the right mood to draw. I really do. It's a struggle. That's the fun part about it, though, is like, when you draw, you actually, like, have to really push yourself to get things right and do it over and over again. And sometimes, like, you get a little detail wrong, and you feel like you just can't get it right no matter how many times you do it, because you just don't have the knowledge of how to draw the thing you're looking to draw, be it like a boob, arm, a hand, especially the hands. Like, seriously, you have no idea how much of a struggle it can be, and if you do, you know exactly what I'm going through. It sucks.
Alright, people. Mission starts the moment we board that train. You sure you ready for this?
Yes, I'm very ready for the train. So I've got everybody set up, and I'm not going to do the thing where I build swap to alter specific details.
All we can do is hope.
Because the thing about Final Fantasy VII
Today
Remake
really
is...
gotta be the day, huh?
Ain't no stopping this train we're on, son. A lot of people risk their lives to get it rolling. I already put the word out, more is coming too. You shut them all down by today, or we shut another down for you. Ain't on us, not us.
I like how Barrett's kind of hiding here. This is the thing about Barrett, is he's really pushing himself to do this, but he clearly doesn't want to do it, you know? But it's like, it's got to be done. It's the Shinra's fault, he says. It's Shinra. Shinra's the bad guys. He's trying to avoid confronting the fact that he's literally an eco-terrorist bombing reactors, causing collateral, you know? But yeah, this game really promotes, in terms of gameplay, it really promotes doing material loadouts for specific chapters. I'm not going to be doing that. I might swap up some strengths or weaknesses, but the build that I've got right
I'll go reactor 5.
as that's part of the challenge.
From the station, we take the back streets. Once we're inside the facility, it's the same deal as last time.
head for
Then
Mako
begs the
storage.
question:
And
should I
then
really
blow it
stick
all
to making Tifa a speed character,
Let's
magic
do this
support?
one for Jesse and Wedge. They deserve it.
'Cause I feel like I shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, I've already decided on the builds. It's just I'm not sure about Tifa. Tifa's like the only one out. Because Cloud I've got as red mage. Tifa I've got as a character I guess debuffs a bit. Or no, she's like magic
I
support,
didn't
but
think word
mostly
would spread this
she's
fast.
an ATB character.
There's barely anyone on this train, and none of them look happy to be here.
Or at least I want to
Might
just
stand out as a group.
put out attacks really quickly, basically.
You
And that
two
includes
stay here.
magic. Barret I've got as the blue mage, more or less. He's still like the paladin role too, but because enemy skill benefits that role really well, I've got him mostly as the dedicated blue mage. So Barrett's going to be blowing himself up a lot to finish enemies off.
The train will be passing an ID checkpoint shortly.
Here comes the first hurdle.
Not much of one.
I know, but that doesn't mean I don't have butterflies in my stomach.
Okay. So anyway,
Hey,
I've got
would
what?
you mind keeping an eye on things the next
Yeah, I've got
hour
an hour
over?
20 minutes.
I'm worried there might be trouble.
Why's that?
Barrett's always on edge before missions. But you know he's a good guy underneath it all. The people on this train don't.
He'll be fine.
Maybe. But I won't be until I know for sure.
Okay, let me double check Tifa's
Right
build though, because I feel like I really don't have anything for her in terms of like. Oh, hey, MP refill. Great. One sec. I feel like she's the only odd one out here. Okay, so yeah, augmented damage, specifically anti-machines, lightning. Yeah, okay, I need to switch that, I guess. Maybe I don't. See, I have her as kind of a mage, but really, what I should do is pop on synergy, you know, and have that instead of elemental. This is MP absorb. This is. I can just put it on this, couldn't I? Yeah. Okay. One sec. Let me find. Synergy somewhere. Oh, I missed it. I'm done. Okay, this right here. So the funny thing about this is it's got a huge rework in like the PS5 version, where it doesn't cost any ATB, and the second spell during Arcane Ward only costs 1 MP, and it doesn't cost any MP otherwise. This is really good now. It's actually kind of broken if you combine it with Arcane Ward. They actually made synergy useful and very valuable to put on your thing, because you know, you can just free cast. If you have ATB, now they have ATB. Doesn't matter how full their gauge is, your ATB is theirs. So that's super good. So I want her as like a support caster, I guess. It's barrier materia, and do I really want that there? Okay, ice materia, I've got wind materia. Wind materia doesn't see much use, but it's whatever. I feel like, considering I'm going to be up against Grass Treks, I should swap these out for now. Yeah, okay. ATB assist, so back to back. ATB commands, extremely useful. Barrier, yep, okay. And Barrett's fine. Barrett's the tank. He's got all the stuff he needs. Enemy skill, HP absorb, so that like using Spirit Siphon will heal him for a massive amount. All that good shit. Now, first strike to make sure like his ATB fills up to 2 bars, so he can use Siphon or even self-destruct right out the gates. And the thing about Barret is he's best for blue magic because most of the good stuff requires 2 ATB charges, and Barret's ability massively recharges his ATB. So overcharge literally does exactly what it sounds like. It overcharges his gun, and overcharges the ATV, so it's really useful. And this is just tank stuff. I don't have the materia accessories because I don't need them for this. He's the tank. He soaks the damage. That's his thing. And Cloud's still the red mage. So, here we go. Build complete. Time to go get Barrett to stop harassing people.
So, do you still support those terrorists? Avalanche is a blight on Midgar.
Huh?
Their bomb threat has thrown our offices into chaos, let alone the reactor itself. It's total insanity!
You know, I feel bad for this
We
guy
won't lose heart. No!
because
Everyone
he's
at
really
Shinra
brave,
agrees. The reactor will
but he's
stay
really
online.
stupid.
Is that right?
What? You got a problem with that?
Do I have a problem with that? Oh, you can bet.
He doesn't.
Yeah, I think that guy knows. He just doesn't want to say anything. But he's also like, out of all the Shinra employees, I kind of feel bad for that guy the most.
You know you're
Because he
better than
really believes in Shinra. Poor bastard. Okay. Oh gosh, another healing materia. This is exactly what I needed. I was afraid I was going to run out of healing materia in this game, where you get healing materia every chapter for free.
Hey, this ain't no joyride.
No doubt as harms the planet.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Do I have healing, ice, lightning? Okay, I've got lightning. Magnify on ice for the grass tracks. Yeah, everything's set.
Emergency ID scan in progress.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
What in the...
No way!
Emergency ID scan in progress. Unauthorized IDs detected. Threat level critical. Inspection and containment sweep initiated. Commencing at the rear of the train.
Not good.
Get over here! Now!
They're kind of vague on how the IDs work, but it almost seems like they knew...
On it.
Like they anticipated them being on the train, and just decided everybody on the train needs to die.
You want to survive this? Get moving!
Lockdown protocol initiated. This train car will enter lockdown shortly.
Move it!
Hey, what am I doing?
Calling lightning.
3 unauthorized passengers detected. Initiating inspection and detection protocol in corresponding car.
I like how authentic this is to the original.
You have to get out of here!
What are you doing?
Trying to keep you alive.
But I work for Shinra. I'm the enemy.
I don't care. I don't want anyone to die. Please.
I'll look after the others.
My turn.
This is the only Shinra employee I'd actually respect. Ryu doesn't count. He supported genocide.
There's no end to them.
3
Well, he
unauthorized
looked the other way
successfully
when it happened, rather.
neutralizing threat.
Looks like you're right, soldier boy.
Screw this. The station will be crawling with security. We gotta jump.
Screw that!
Need to slow the train down.
Sounds like a big plan E.
So here we go. Mad Dash is basically the part where we go through the train tunnels and everything. On our way to fight the Airbuster. Unfortunately, there are like 3 chapters before Airbuster, or 2 chapters. There's Mad Dash, then there's the extremely awful air section. Ooh. Alright.
Alright, you ready?
Ready. Won't miss!
Bam!
Gotta sting!
Calling lightning!
That's gotta be him.
Okay, here we go. One thing that always made me paranoid is the fact that trains go through here actively during combat and stuff.
Hey, thanks.
And some part of me keeps thinking they're a hazard, but they're technically not, you know? But they feel like a
Always
hazard.
know what to say.
Alright. So I'm hopefully gonna knock out Mad Dash, but that right there, what I'm talking about. It feels like at any moment you do something wrong, the train's gonna hit you. But they never do.
Well done, well done. I felt sure we had them, didn't you?
Sir!
Born survivors, these surats. Speaking of which, where's the third?
In custody, sir.
Return it to the wild.
Yes, sir. Right away.
So yeah, this is the obligatory Heidegger level introduction, where you finally get a good look at Heidegger for the first time. Because up until this point, he was just sort of advising President Shinra. Okay, seriously, that makes me paranoid every time.
It's them! We have a visual on the target, requesting immediate assistance! Calling fire. Buzz off.
Gotta sting!
The hell? Could have sworn I was immune to thunder.
Calling lightning. Is that it?
Okay, but for this, I'm just gonna try to rush through as quick as I can and get this one out of the way. And I'll maybe do the upper plate part tomorrow.
Barret!
Tifa, could use some help here.
We're coming!
Make it quick. Should be some stairs over there.
We better hurry.
Yeah.
I've had it up to here with you damn robo-bugs. I'm gonna rip off those spindly legs of yours one by one.
Do the stairs.
I ain't going down without a fight.
That doesn't sound good.
Let's go.
Okay.
Great, give me a hand.
There!
Don't overdo it.
I got it.
Don't let any of it escape.
Okay, Spirit Cycle.
Gotta stay on top of this.
Too easy. Gotcha.
on this! Want some more? Come on! You ain't getting out of this one. Ain't no thing. Don't look now, but it's about to get real. This ought to do the trick.
Barrett's awesome.
That's gotta be the last event, right?
Oh, who cares? We can take them. Now let's confirm our position and get back on mission. That reactor's waiting. Looks like it's gonna be Plan E.
Go on.
Plan A was if everything went off without a hitch. From the station, it would have been a straight shot to the reactor. Didn't work out, but we knew going in we had to have alternatives. Backup plans in case we had to get off Earth. From closer in to further out, B, C, D, and so on.
Up to what?
To E.
Lucky us.
Yeah! You're damn right.
Anyway, we were riding the train between Sector 4 and the main pillar when we had to bail out. And we ended up on the adjacent line, which should take us to Reactor 5.
That's right. So for now, we follow the tracks. Not too far, though. Need to switch to a different route before we hit the station. Because you can bet your ass it's gonna be crawling with security. All on high alert.
Let's move.
Our friends in Sector 5 mark the route, so don't worry about getting lost. It's a straight shot to victory, people. All we gotta do is take it.
You have nothing to worry about, sir. Preparations for the grand finale are proceeding without incident. I have the utmost confidence that everything will play out as you intended. Yes, of course. I will not fail you, sir.
Sir, analytics reports that the results fall within the admissible range. However, the casualty rate significantly exceeds previous projections.
Remind me what your job is. Is it to question the wisdom of your superiors and bemoan your personal hardships?
Sir?
Huh. Casualty rate. You think I care about the casualty rate? They're pawns in a greater game. If your stock runs low, then go round up more from Sector 3 or wherever else. Use your head and bring me solutions instead of problems for a change, yes?
Sir.
You know what's really messed up is that Heidegger and the other Shinra execs are beautifully incompetent.
It is so hard to find
But
good
at the
help
same
these
time,
days.
they're also kind of a realistic
Which is
depiction
why the president ought to count his
of
blessings.
people in charge.
What would he do without me?
I think there's supposed to be exaggerations, but I know people like that who are bosses, and it's pretty awful. Oh, man. Okay, so. Battle settings. Barrett. Barrett's the tank. Barrett gets to lead. I need to manage his damage output more than anything, so, like when Cloud's gauge fills up, I'll have him cast a spell or two and switch to him, but like,
When the
I don't
time
think I'll need
comes,
synergy.
remember, we just gotta follow the nose.
What?
Stamps noticed.
We look for graffiti, then head in whichever direction its nose points. But pay attention to railway signals, too. You see blue lights, you're going the right way.
I won't lose!
Golden opportunity right here. Time for a serious ass whooping. Suck it. ya. Stay down, asshole. Suck on this. Yeah. How'd you like that? Follow the blue lights and we'll reach the reactor.
So yeah, I should just stick to popping lifesavers. That's really all I need.
Jesse was gonna back him up, so it wouldn't surprise me if he needs our help. So let's not keep it waiting.
Right.
You're not going anywhere. This ought to do the trick. Come on! Suck on this! Oh, you in trouble now! Check out this shit right here! You got this!
All set. Watch yourself.
Take the lead.
Need my help,
There we go.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, I really like this part of the game. Like, just this one chapter, it's one of my favorites. Because it starts off seeming pretty straightforward. But then you start fighting shit like grass tracks and stuff, and it's like, oh my god, this suddenly turned into, like, Mimic for 2 whole minutes.
It knows we trust.
Good thing our colleagues put up all that stamp graffiti. Without it, we'd be lost for sure.
Watch and learn.
You can't teach me what. Here's a little something to perk you up. Ooh, gotta love it.
You're good at this.
Told you so.
Nothing good.
Guys, I think it might be a nest.
All kinds of creepy crawlers
Here we
make
go.
themselves at home in the place. They'd get messed up even more by the Mako.
Mako? Ugh.
That's disgusting.
See, this'll do.
Gotta stay on top of things. Suck it. Choke on it, asshole!
Gotta stay here.
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
This won't take long.
That's all.
Lift my ass! Here's a little something to perk you up. Suck on this! Hope you don't mind if I fill you full of holes. See ya! And there you have it.
You know, in hindsight, maybe doing... Hold on. Let me just switch something out here. Never mind. Maybe... Yeah, that'll work. But for now, at least.
What is this, science experiment?
Bringing the heat! What now?
It's huge!
So you must be the queen, huh? Want some more?
Bring it! There! Give me your best shot!
Gotta love it. Shit hurts, don't it? Here's a little something to perk you up. Be a fool not to use this. Yeah. Stay down, asshole. That you sleeping? I know it's scary. Why I gotta
Those things really creep me out.
The train's gonna get derailed by one of these days.
Okay, where am I even going
An
here?
accident derailed.
When it's too late then.
Where am I even at in terms of MP? Oh wow, I'm actually pretty good. Okay. Probably use Cure, but why even bother when this exists? One thing I really need to do is buy more in-game armor, because I don't think I have enough for all the characters. At least for slots.
There's good old Stan. Check his nose.
This isn't bad, you know.
Yeah, they really captured the essence of corporate propaganda.
Oh, I don't want to think about drawing right now. Drawing hard,
Check
brain
that.
hurt.
I guess Shinra's doing something about those monsters after all.
Doing a half-assed job.
How do we get such a shit detail? Screw it. Let's just give it a quick once-over and call it a day.
How did you get in? How'd you like that?
It's those three terrorists from the train!
Don't go to that asshole!
Bring it.
Gotta love it. Damn it! This ought to do the trick. Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
Okay. That wasn't too challenging.
All right, let's figure out where the hell we are. What we're looking for is somewhere inside.
And that is...
A secret passageway.
We've compiled our report on Avalanche's combat capabilities and our...
Report, report, report. What good do you think a damn report will do anyone?
I don't...
Have you already forgotten the war with Wu Tai? An enemy spared is an enemy who will repay your kindness with blood. We must crush them thoroughly and completely, without hesitation or mercy.
Remember, this is the
Shinra
same guy
cannot
who
and
released
will not
Barrett
settle
back
for
after he
anything
got
less.
put into custody
Will
for
you?
like 2 whole seconds.
But
The
sir,
contradictory
If so,
stuff, like,
I can only assume that you and your
Heidegger
men
is
no longer
completely
wish to
incompetent.
serve in your current positions. Is that correct?
he's really kind of an ass. But that's the point.
we'll prepare the prototype in Section E for immediate deployment. Right now, damn it!
Another day, another victory. How do I do it?
He isn't even the worst member of Shinra's execs. He's like the lowest bar. The worst one is Hojo, without question. Like, Hojo's like the absolute scummiest Shinra exec. There's nothing worse than Hojo. Like, you don't get worse than this guy. Sephiroth isn't even as bad as Hojo. But Heidegger's still up there. Like, he's kind of an incompetent douchebag, but that's the point, you know?
You really don't like Stan, do you, really?
It's not that I hate it. I hate the fact that Shinra took a loyal animal like that and co-opted it for their own self-serving agenda.
Well,
It's starting to remind me of one of Marlene's picture books. The one full of nothing but mazes.
think you're making progress, and then you hit a wall.
Knock it down.
You're starting to sound like Baron.
Never mind.
It's a good plan. Hey, hold up. This way.
Okay.
Security is a lot tighter than I thought it would be.
If they want to stand between us and the rail yard, that's their choice.
Bastards aren't going to get away this time!
Fire in one off!
Burning everything!
Okay, this is fun. Come on, work, work.
Here's a little something to perk you up.
Uh-oh.
Gotta stick it out till the end. It's on you.
My turn.
About damn time! Got a whole heap of land with your name on it! You're gonna burn! Sucker! This ain't nothing!
Right.
No getting through that gate. Let's take the stairs.
Okay, I really need to rethink my strategy if I'm gonna keep doing that. Because I almost got destroyed there.
We should be reaching that secret passage real soon. I knew Plan E wouldn't fail us. Should have called it Plan X. What you think, Mr. Ex-Soldier?
Biggs made the plan, right?
I provided some input.
Hope not too much.
What's that supposed to mean?
Okay.
Surrender!
This ought to do the trick. Ooh, gotta love it. Stop on this. Want some more? You ain't getting out of this one. Don't keep me waiting.
You're good at this.
Told you so. So many guards.
Okay. We're almost at the boss fight now.
Faithful little staff. He'll lead us to the passageway.
Gotta be very careful with this fight and not get Barrett killed. Because I'm kind of messing it up big time.
Get back!
Oh yeah, crab work.
That all you got?
Someone's there.
Take your best shot, asshole!
Huh. Looks like an old model.
So antique. Hell, tough bastard.
What do we do?
Aim for its legs. Bring it down.
Here's a little something to perk you up. Gotta love Check out this shit right here! Want some more? Gotta stay on top of that.
That's its heart. A Mako generator.
I'm guessing we aim for that.
Freeze! Back off!
Want some more?
Okay, yeah.
What are those?
More drones.
This is where I shine. Got a whole heap of land with your name on you in trouble now.
Whatever.
Get out of our way!
Bastards.
Damn, think we gotta take these down first.
Okay, now then something.
Hurry up. Let's have us some fun. Gotta love it.
Now let's finish it.
That'll have to do it.
Thanks, y'all. Gotta love it. Ha! Look at that. It's tough being Mr. Potter. That it?
Now what?
Could be a system error.
Thanks, brother. Buster. What you doing now?
I think
Hip fire! Don't keep me waiting! Nobody get close to that! Gotta love it! Big bang! This ought to do the trick. Not this shit real. Got a whole heap of land. Your name on it. Gotta love it. Shit, still going.
There we go. Okay.
All clear.
And stay down.
Let's go.
Sure.
Aye, this way.
Okay, the next chapter should be coming up right after this one, so I didn't need to worry about blowing empty. Crab Warden's the final boss of the fourth chapter, so...
This won't do.
Sir, analytics reports that the feed went down after an anomaly was registered during the test.
An anomaly? Or an excuse for your failure to properly prepare the armor?
No, sir. All modules were confirmed fully operational. It's far more likely, given the circumstances, that the sensors were overloaded.
You can tell he really doesn't want to accept that. Because it would mean
Is
he's
that
wrong about
so?
something.
All the sensors in Section E are inoperable.
The President.
Yes. Yes. Everything is fine, sir. Better, even. There's been a development. Yes. Understood, sir.
Man, I feel really bad for anybody dumb enough to work for Shinra.
We know exactly where they were headed. If the armor is intact, then you'd best determine the nature of this anomaly soon. Should you fail to do so, you will deal with our intruders personally.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. I treat my people more than fairly. So don't disappoint me.
That's the biggest joke of the century. You know what? I'm willing to bet that's the same Shinra trooper as the one that Heidegger chases around Costa del Sol. Because he, like, terrorizes
The
this
passage is
dude.
beyond these shipping containers. Let's slip through them.
So it's gotta be the same guy, right?
Talk about a tight squeeze.
You okay?
Yeah.
So something I really goofed up. I kept,
So-
like...
You bump into any giant robots like that in Reactor 1?
Yeah, except the bastard looked like a scorpion. Speaking of which, what would you say that last one looked like?
Huh? Well...
Looks dead now.
Lo and behold.
See, I put Tifa Synergy materia for a Blizzard because I thought there'd be more grass tracks for some reason, but really, I should have just slapped the Thunder material because that would have been way more useful here. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. And I'm going to have to make minor adjustments like that. This time, though, there's no need, because it's going to be nothing but grass tracks from this chapter forward, with like a few machines at the end.
Just so you know, it's not gonna get any easier.
When did it ever?
This chapter is like my least favorite, because I get lost here all the time. It's not even that hard to get through, it's just like, it's so samey it hurts. The best way to describe it. Like, they wanted to make sure you could get confused
Through
wandering
here,
around
and
here.
straight on to Reactor 5.
You make it sound so simple.
Only 'cause it is. That there's the reactor support pillar.
So what's the plan?
After plan E comes F, G, and then H.
Thought E was the last.
This here is Section F.
We cut through section G and head for H.
A cargo platform in H will get us closer to the reactor. Biggs should be somewhere over there. Looks like the sun's going down on Midgar.
Right. Double time. We got a date with the reactor.
Okay. This one's not particularly hard, it's just a bit of a slog. I'm hoping I can get through it really quickly, but I honestly don't know if I can.
Nothing
And
but
plus,
air
the
below us.
squeeze through
Shut up
this.
and move.
Just don't look down, okay?
Easy for you to say.
But I do like the visuals. Like, look at that. You can see all the slums through here. It's crazy.
Section G's through here, huh?
The scale of this game is impressive. And the amount of work they put into the textures is honestly pretty staggering. I'm gonna keep marveling at this. This game is amazing. Okay. Yeah, I got the refill already. Finish a chapter, get an MP refill, rinse and repeat. But really, you should only ever blow your MP load at the end of a chapter during the boss fight, you know? Because that's what you gotta do. Alright? Here I don't want to spend too much MP, but I still want to like
This
use
is switch
some
for
up.
the lamp?
So for this, I'm I'm not even sure if I have enough time to get through it. I'm gonna give it a shot, see if I can knock it out in a certain amount of time. But
This
there's
will
a...
open it.
They kind of force you to do this, where you know what's gonna happen, but like, you still gotta go through the ceremony and the
No
motions.
good?
Needs power, I think.
That looks more like what we need.
Control room.
So go to the control room. Oh yeah,
Let's check
gotta
it
turn
out.
off the sun lamps. Then we go to the sun lamp. Okay, turn off the sun lamp. Then we go to the door. Oh, the
Maybe
door's
no
open.
one uses that entrance.
I'm
It's kind of
getting the feeling
tedious.
No one's come down here for a long time.
No plate inspectors, huh?
And well, this can be forgiven because it's literally like them introducing the concept of plate suns and stuff. It's just the idea that you gotta go through
Think
this
it works?
every time, you know? It's a minor complaint, but it's still like, why? Why not streamline this a bit more? But no, they want to show off this wonderful, highly detailed screen.
Of course.
Hey guys, look at this. Instructions for dealing with a power shortage.
Kill the lights, and we free up power for the gate and other stuff.
Sun lamps. You think these are the plate suns? The closest thing we
I
have
don't
to
even
the
know
real
if I have
thing.
the time.
Gotta put out a sun just to
Wait a
open a
minute.
gate, huh?
But
Yeah,
if we go through with it,
maybe.
the grounders in Sector 4 will suffer.
Now or later.
We'll see.
Sun's going out for good when we blow the reactor.
That's true.
Let's go.
All these lamps. You'd think they'd be able to balance the
Okay.
load by now, though.
Maybe. If the maintenance guys or whoever weren't playing hooky.
The lamps are important, but when you think how much Mako it must take to keep them running... That's gotta be one. Man, look at the size of it.
That a console I see near the top of that ladder. Hey, pretty tall ladder too.
I'll go.
Okay, we'll wait down here.
Now, I could go for the hidden items, but you can't use items in this run, so, like, because it's hard mode, you know?
Emergency power supply confirmed. Disengaging locking
But the weird thing about
mechanisms.
this game is once you hit the level
Okay,
cap, the
that's
earlier
that.
part of the game stops being
Great
fun
job,
because
Cloud.
you can just breeze through everything and insta-kill it, you know? Hard mode's really the way to play this game. I hate to frame it that way, but it is actually the most fun way to play. Because everything hits you really hard, takes you a while to kill everything, so you actually have to engage with the mechanics.
Next
As weird
stop,
as it
Section
sounds,
G.
it feels like leveling isn't
And
what
after
this
that,
game wants you to do at
Reactor
all.
5.
It's not what it's built for. Oh boy.
Not again.
So yeah, this is why I put the Blizzard materia.
I'm sure those things
Together
will
with
welcome us
Synergy.
just as warmly as before. So, tell you what, the rot runs deep in this damn pizza.
So I really don't want to steel skin through this too much. And I want to get those trikes taken care of. So
Don't
I
mind
say we're-
us, y'all. Just passing through.
Anger Max.
Check out this shit right here.
There we go.
Get your ass out of here. Hell yeah!
Maybe dial it back a little?
Yeah, popping that on Tifa was a good idea. Because then she'll like cast Blizzard every time Barrett does any attacks, which
They busted?
you want that.
Powered down is my guess.
Lucky us, am I right? One less thing for us to worry about.
Now, one thing I do like about this level, though, is that you run through it kind of twice, and you activate the machines, and they become a new threat. So you have to, like, pay attention a bit to these, because you'll know these will get activated later. And, of course, there's some nice hidden details. Like, look over there.
Filling the air that we gotta breathe with their shit.
Monsters sure seem to like it. What's up with that?
So
It's
those...
like in the tunnels.
you don't
they
fight
get
those.
twisted by the Mako,
Right here.
but it all goes back to Shinra.
It's just there to kind of establish atmosphere and sort of show, like, oh yeah, these creatures really like toxic Mako fumes. They actually eat them, and that's why they're so freaky. It's a neat little detail, I like that. And of course, visually, this part of the game looks amazing, because, you know, you get to see the whole slums and everything. it's depressing because it's so industrial, hard to navigate because it's so samey, but really detailed, so you can't help but to be fascinated by it, you know? So I dislike the level because of the navigation issues, but I see the point of it. It's kind of meant to make you go, why? Why must I do this? I just want to get through. And there's going to be a lot of that. There are also some side things, like there's supposed to be a rare materia over here, but like, I already got that. So it's been replaced with you guessed it, healing materia. Because, you know, I don't have enough of those. It's going to be a recurring thing in each chapter. You're going to get a healing materia in every chapter. There's nothing you can do about it. Forget about selling them. What are you going to buy with all that guilt? Nothing. That's why.
Bring in the heat! Back to the list! Don't look now! Want the ball? Jump on it, asshole! Don't stop now!
It's over.
Oh, I didn't realize he could hit that.
You know the best way to not get lost is to believe that you're not. Mind over matter.
Isn't that from one of Marlene's books?
Yep, one of her favorites. Loves it when I read it to her before bedtime. Doing all the voices.
Life in the Endless Maze. Am I right?
So there's nothing here.
I remember.
But yeah, you're supposed to get lost in this. That's what makes it so annoying. They want you to get lost in this. It's not even that hard to navigate. It's just like sometimes, if you don't know what to look for, you might miss the obvious set of stairs with green neon lighting right there. And I do that every time. It's honestly kind of ridiculous. You know, then the NPCs will go, oh wow, life in the endless space. Doesn't this remind you of that? Yeah, I bet it does. Jerks.
Hey, let's take a moment to get our bearings.
Oh, now we're gonna get our bearings. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back 1 second.
We're still in G, right?
Yeah, and to reach Mako Reactor 5, we need to go through Section H.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't spot a connecting catwalk to Section H. Did you?
Well, we could always do another lap.
Go for 10, why don't you?
The only other route that I can think of would be...
along the wall.
Up for giving it a try? It might not work out, but it's the only idea I've got.
It's not a bad one.
So we're shooting for those giant fans way over there? Okay. At least we've got a clear landmark to guide us.
Those ventilation fans?
Keeping the plate's air clean by pushing the smog into the slums. Whole system's designed to make shit roll downhill faster.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, how much time do I got? Barely enough. Okay. So anyway, I wasn't paying attention, so I'm just gonna get lost again.
Seriously?
Oh no, these guys. Okay, these guys inflict sleep, and they're the same monsters from the original, right? This time their sleep status is a bit more annoying, so... you want to avoid getting hit by that if you can. Well, smart, I just put like a... resist materia on Barret. Then I'm gonna do that.
You don't mind.
There we go.
No time to celebrate.
We don't gotta do that yet, but we still gotta go all the way over to the elevator. Find out we need to turn off all the sun lamps, and then go do that, and then... Yeah, it's kind of tedious. This is kind of why I hate this area so much. But, you know, it's whatever. You gotta get through it. And the combat's always engaging, so that's good. Really love the combat. They decided to take Final Fantasy XIII's combat and sort of...
Sure seems that way.
Give it an action spin, but the foundation is largely the same, where you're filling a gauge that staggers the enemy and opens them up to big damage, you know?
Yeah, no fear. No fear. No fear.
And that was always a really good combat system, because it forced you to really focus on making that gauge matter. Which is why it's so baffling. The bosses have, like,
hey guys,
phase cancels, where each phase cancels the gauge.
Hell no! I'm just worried that your pony ass is gonna get blown off the side and shit.
Enough! We gotta keep moving.
Okay then. Follow me.
Okay. I can get through this. I'm totally gonna beat
No
this
worse than a windy day, huh?
before I gotta turn in.
One with a tornado warning, maybe? Don't look at the fan, whatever you do.
Right.
But yeah, more fan, more squeeze-throughs. Always good fun. I definitely do not dislike this. Ha 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 ha. Not a fan. So we just keep going through here, trying to get through this extremely slow, tedious part. Technically, there's a part where you notice like a summon material, right? And that's actually where you get the Chocobo Mover one. To do that, you have to do a little side challenge area where you fight a bunch of grass trike queens and stuff in a timed area. It closes off if you're not quick.
Made it through in one piece.
It's a hard area to get through, but like
that took a couple years off my life.
it's still doable even in hard
really.
mode.
Couple seconds maybe, 3 tops.
So fun thing about this is there's also like a another side area
just up ahead. Slow
that has
and steady,
two
guys.
queen
that's our
grass
objective?
trikes.
The cargo platform? Yeah.
If you say want to get the extra material. And they do a lot of this in this game, where some of the levels will just have side areas with really challenging enemies and enemy compositions.
This is it.
Sort of test your ability to get the item.
Talking about. Let's not keep him waiting.
Error. Insufficient power.
Of course.
You're kidding me.
Needs 3 lights worth, looks like.
But that's... that's all of them, isn't it?
All or nothing.
Let's regroup here if we get lost. Remember the H1 sign.
Right.
Now, closest light ought to be...
that one.
Okay, and off
By
we
the
go.
light of these magnificent lamps, we shall lead our brothers and sisters of the Undercity to a brighter future.
Say what?
It's from a speech President Shinra gave, talking up the importance of the sun lamps.
Brighter future, my ass. Shinra's leading us down a one-way path to darkness and death.
Gotta love the additional propaganda here.
Okay, let's go!
Gonna finish it quick!
You got it, asshole! Fuck on me! Not good enough! Ooh, gotta love it! Gotta hold it! Asshole! Fire it one off! Time for a serious ass whooping.
Enough.
Look,
I really
there's the
should
switch.
use
Let's
Cloud's
flip it.
Buster.
Go.
Actually, do I even have Cloud's time material on? I really need to check that. His haste is super useful, and I should be using it.
Rerouting power. Please wait.
That's one down.
Only
just
2
stop.
more lights to go.
Which is even more useful.
Reinitializing intrusion prevention system.
Intrusion prevention?
Back online because of us.
No need to fret, y'all. A few rusty mechs ain't gonna keep us from reaching the reactor.
No, in hindsight, I should really readjust this. Hold on. Synergy, elemental lightning, wind, ATB assist, okay, useful. HP up. You know what? If I'm gonna go all in on the magic, I really should swap this out for something a bit more beneficial. Which I want to say would be time. Because Tifa's got a speed setup, so of course she should be accessing some of her abilities more. I don't even know if I have time materia equipped on Cloud. Do I? I don't. Okay. Okay. Have her in a support role.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
Mid-range turrets, huh?
Hey, Cloud! Hang back while I deal with these facts.
Let's go.
Just made our lives a lot harder. We can move this catwalk.
Yeah! Lined it up perfect. Which way to the next light?
First strike, HP up. Yeah, okay, that'll
If
have
we
to
can't
do.
make sense of this place, we're gonna get lost.
Well, at least we know where the big-ass things are.
Try to keep up.
Hope you don't mind if I fill you full of holes. Time to die! So now! Check out this shit right here! All in opportunity right here!
That's that.
Chill. Now that was something else.
That was nothing.
Section H again, huh? Why do I feel like I missed a pair? Missed an area. Yeah, I'm not going for that. This is what I mean when I say I'm getting lost. Like, I literally don't remember where I'm going. So, like... Man, I feel like an idiot. Hold on. Okay, that's a deactivated lamp, right? So this has got to be the one. This right here, yeah. Totally remember now. Yeah. Gotta deactivate this. That leaves just one. Which will be over there, so. But yeah. I think my biggest issue is getting a handle on like all the damage I need to
Meaning
do
we've
here.
only got one left.
The
We
end's in
really
sight,
should
y'all.
swap out
Should be
one
able to climb down from
or
here.
two of the material with like elemental and ice. In fact, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. First strike is fine. HP up is fine. These are good, but like if I've got Barrett as like the main anyway, they're like he's gonna get attention. So I want to swap this out with what was it again? Don't care. Elemental and then ice. Not I'm gonna actually use the ice materia, but it couldn't hurt. So elemental. But that'll actually further augment the damage of it'll further augment the damage of Spirit Siphon, because Spirit Siphon can be affected by Elemental, so super useful, especially if you're dealing with a bunch of enemies like that. Cloud Tifa. Hey, do I only have 2 Elemental materia? But I had more. Okay, so one of these guys is gonna have to give up theirs, and that someone would be Tifa. Tifa can swap hers out for another support material, I think. Because I've already got plenty, so... What kind of support material should I be using here? Binding is useless. I mean, it's useful, I just never use it. Super useful, but I'm not interested in that right now. Where's cleansing? I need cleansing. Or something. Ooh. I could use that actually, couldn't I? Again, cleansing is better up to a point. No, it's not. What am I saying? Revival it is.
This is a hole, right?
Got the Sector 4 slums down there?
Huh? You want to check them out sometime? I can show you around.
We'll check them out now if we fall.
Okay, not going for that right now. So we've got to go around all the way over there, basically.
You think he'll miss those 3-plate suns?
And that area down there has 2 grass track queens, so if you want to get the rare materia, you have to fight those. That's important. I can't remember what kind it was, but just...
Engaging countermeasures.
Fuck on this! Yeah! Ain't no thing! Here's a little something to perk you up. That it? Come on!
There we go.
Not bad.
We're right back where we started. Where was that last light again?
Okay. So yeah, you can actually go for that purple materia there. Going any further and you'll find the 2 grass tracks.
It's a shame we had to wander around so much.
I don't really have a reason to do that.
No stamps here to guide us. No Jesse or Wedge to back us up neither.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what should we tell Biggs? I don't want him to worry.
If there's no viable path, we'll just have to make one.
Good enough.
Every last one of you is going down.
That's right.
This ought to do the trick.
Bring it.
Got a whole heap of land with your name on it.
Steady.
Keep pouring it on. Go for it, asshole. Nothing's gonna stop.
You would say that.
Okay. Good to go on HP for now. Like, I doubt I'm actually going to use up a whole lot of MP on this particular chapter, because there's not a lot here. It's just a lead into the Airbuster area, which is like the best part of this particular sequence of chapters. Because they're all lead up to the Airbuster, who's like a huge event.
And that makes 3. Enough to finally get our cargo.
Really wish I could just do the Airbuster chapter, but I need to get to bed soon.
Okay, let's head on back to the H1 sign.
Now, I don't remember what the materia here was, but I'm not really interested in it either.
Best thing you can do to speed her recovery is to kick shit.
But I know it's a purple materia, so it's pretty important. Blue materia, they're like a one-time thing. You only ever get one of those. So, there's no use to that. Still...
When do we link up with Biggs?
Soon enough, don't you worry.
He knew we might be late, so he came up with a few ways to kill.
We ought to reach him long before he dies aboard.
And we're back at the cargo platform.
Get ready, Mako Reactor 5. We're coming.
If it wasn't for all the aerial enemies, I'd probably just turn Biggs into like a full-blown melee tank. Because he has the potential to be one. It's just there's no point, you know. Sorry. Turn not Biggs, Barrett into a melee tank. Where's my head today? Okay, I don't even know where I'm going. Oh boy.
Got ourselves a real piece of work right here.
You don't know that.
Great power.
Gotta stay on top of this. Yeah.
Come on, whatever.
Hope you don't mind if shit hurts. Go.
Would kill for a shower.
Oh shit. Yeah, you take a lot of damage in hard mode. It's usually not worth it. Where am I even going? I could have sworn I was supposed to go this way. Maybe not. Okay, I'm goofing all this up right now. Well, I have just enough time to finish this chapter. After this, I'm probably going to go to bed, but I really kind of want to see the Airbuster one. Damn it, if I didn't have to work, I'd be able to do this. Guess I'd get up early tomorrow and run this again. If I'm feeling up for it. I'm so lost right now, it's nothing funny. Nope, can't go this way. Where the hell am I going? Now, of course, I'm just not following the signs. Very obvious one. Point to the direction I need to go. Oh, okay. The light bulb has flickered on.
Anybody see a connecting catwalk?
I'm not dumb, I swear. I just have moments where my brain doesn't want to work. Okay. There we go. Was this nothing? Man. I'm out of it today. Okay, go back down, yes. Catwalk's broken. Okay, yeah, we're on the other side of this. This is the right way. I think the most messed up part about this is the game is even self-aware of how tedious this part is. Because on top of like whole getting lost jokes the characters make. After you're done, Barry goes, "I hate you too, level." Yeah. That'd be funny if it wasn't true. Okay, what am I doing now? I gotta go down. Or do I gotta go down? Oh my god. Okay. I got this. Probably. Just gotta go up. I literally get lost in this every damn time. Without fail. Okay, here we go. We're making some progress now.
Y'all done did it now. This ought to do the trick.
Bring it.
Golden opportunity right here.
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
Am I back where I started? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm making some progress, alright. Nowhere. Hate this level. Hate it so much. Can I just go to section H, please? Okay. I'm gonna take another path, because clearly that was the right one. I just gotta figure out where I'm going. Easy, right? Okay, now this has gotta be right. Right? This is totally it. It's in section H. This is it. Yes, this is it. Right? This is it. Done? Yes, I am. Okay. And then there's this last area, which is just a lot of really dangerous machines that I absolutely want to swap synergy materials for.
Input.
So long, underplate. I hate you too.
See? Yeah. So, there's not really a boss encounter, but it's still a pretty rough one. So up ahead, we have to deal with a bunch of machines, right? So I need to swap materia out. Gonna go ahead and pop some lightning materia on this instead of just aeroscope that one. So I need to find my own theory. Okay, those are all equipped, so those aren't useful to me right now. There we go, high-end lightning. That'll do. Because up ahead, we've only got, like, lightning and fire weak enemies after this. With the most prominent being Airbuster himself. Alright. Okay. Everything's set. Now, if I hadn't got the Chocobo Moogle material already, to have a reason to actually go to the challenge area, and Barrett even pushes you to do it. It's like a side thing, but I'm not going to do that here. I really don't want to.
Be ready for it.
Right.
Hear that, guys? It's the reactor call. Beckoning us saying, bring it on, Avalanche.
So the really funny thing about this is Barrett is full of shit most of the time. Like, he's He's really hyping up the thing he's doing because he knows he's making things worse, but he's trying to hide from them.
Intruders detected. Engaging counter.
This is a very challenging area. That's why Spirit Siphon is they can reach all of these.
Catch you sleeping. Got a whole heap of land with your name on it. How'd you like that?
He's glad to heal.
Check out this shit right here. Ooh, gotta love it. Damn it. See ya.
And that could be pretty rough if you don't have the right
Big
setup.
should be waiting for us up ahead.
He's probably worried sick about us.
Oh, that's right. One sec, let me double check here. There, yeah, okay, no accessory. That's a problem. So I could put on the revival accessory, so I can use as self-destruct, but I actually want to do is put on a champion thing, or whatever. A champion belt. These are hard to get, because, like, they're behind minigames, but they're easily worth it, because you get a huge HP boost and a moderate strength boost, right? So, these are nice.
Even after all that fighting, no one's coming for us?
No need. This is Shinra City. We probably have cameras everywhere.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
Way too late to bail now.
It's like walking a tightrope. When you're on it, only 2 ways off.
Better keep
That is the most ominous sentiment
good
I've
at
ever
it.
heard.
I wonder.
Almost there.
Tifa?
It's nothing. Just thinking about that stuff. Didn't think I'd do this.
So I think I'll just tackle Airbuster tomorrow,
Never get used to.
if I'm feeling up for it. If not, I'll probably just do some drawing or something. Today I just wasn't feeling up for it, because I've been in a kind of foul humor all day. But like,
Mercy!
yeah, I need to do this.
Wait, Cloud. Where's Jesse and Wedge?
Report.
Topside's going nuts after some terrorists jumped off a train. Nice and quiet here, though. So quiet I had no trouble securing your route into the reactor.
You magnificent son of a bitch! Bring it in!
So, where are the others?
Jesse got hurt and couldn't make it.
Bad?
Not so bad she couldn't rope in this guy.
Thanks for stepping up.
It's a job.
Worked out pretty good. You picking that train you did. While Shinra scours Sector 4, you can waltz right on into Sector 5. It's a bit of a squeeze, but it ought to get you where you need to go.
Little dark and foreboding for my taste.
Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, and you'll be needing your grappling guns, of course. All set?
Ready to take on the world and then some.
Make sure everyone gets clear, okay?
Will do.
Okay, y'all. Keep these grappling guns close. Secure them to your belt or whatever so you don't lose them. When we're done, we'll be using these babies to get down safe.
Got it.
Yeah, grappling guns become extremely important in the story.
A bit more.
Or to the left. The left.
Chapter 7.
Fix those lights! Excuse me, sir. Your tie?
Didn't even realize we skipped a chapter. There's chapter 4, then suddenly chapter 7. Well, what can you do?
That's it. That's the smell. This place reeks of Mako.
Looks like we made it.
Layout's the same as Reactor 1.
Yeah. We're near Mako storage.
Let's move.
Alright, I hate to cut this short, but I'm gonna have to hit the hay. Because I still work graveyard shifts. And this is all the time I got to do this right now, so. I'm gonna put up a poll, though, and ask what you guys want me to sabotage from, for this particular chapter, because this chapter, it's like reenact but better, in that you get to, like, sabotage the machine before you fight it, right? Except in this case, it actually matters way more. Reenacts from typo, but there's like a whole sequence where you sabotage its capabilities and make it less powerful. So, save again, call it good. I'll put a poll though.